Hello and welcome back to another episode of Xcom 2 Long War of the Chosen. My name is Syken and today we're continuing the Long War of the Chosen playthrough. It's time for another mission with the aspirants, the ones that are getting a for sure promotion after this mission. All we need to do is go through here, kill 13 to 15 enemies and get a big fat intel and supply lead. And as a side trip we got Barrier, which will render the Psy operatives slightly less useful, and Location Scout, where we do have low range motion detectors through the AO to hook up with your squad communications. Your soldiers will be able to detect enemy units that are out of line of sight. Interesting. Let's see how that one is going to play out. Alright, we landed and 12 rounds in order to go over there. Let's take it nice, slow and steady and start moving in. Gotta have a couple of anchoring soldiers, one of which will be Taurus Baldilocks. Okay, interesting. Another one of them would be Ait, who is unfortunately not just as fast. Another one of them might be Wolfgang.
Solid copy.
And what I mean with anchoring soldiers is put them in the right spots first, and then all of the rest will eventually follow.
No need to ask twice.
Could have used Oscar Mike here. Oh, interesting. I just had a short glimpse.
Got it.
Could have used Oscar Mike here, but that would have meant that Ataxia can't move in as far as we want. And we might need them next round. So let's get in our position. Oh, second pack. I see. I see how it is.
Enemy patrol targeted.
And a hunter drone in our back. Okay, cool. Or not so cool, depending on which side you're routing for. Certainly a couple of strong power moves for Advent. Are we able to handle 6 of them in one turn? Difficult.
Movement request confirmed. Concealment no longer viable.
But I think we can do that. Alright, so a couple of things here. Number one, Null Ward. Thank you. Great skill. Number two, let's remove some of the cover. The Vanguard is a problem. That guy does have the ability to take shots to adjacent targets. Close quarter zone is what they do have as a skill. I don't like it, so we gotta deal with them first. Something along the lines of this here. Followed up by this. Alright, fantastic. Good hit. Good damage. Let's get the Vanguard. everybody gets nicely excited. Some more get some to round up the mix, and the Sentinel makes another crit. Down to 1 hit point. Okay. Cool. We don't have rescue protocol, so that's not an option. Don't want to trigger the hunter drone. Don't want to trigger that hunter drone. Could move to here and really be a menace to this guy over there. We could give up concealment and then start making our way all the way to there. Potentially a bit too aggressive. Potentially a bit too aggressive.
Servos engaged.
Moves up. Hitting those two clowns. Bit of cover removal, bit of damage. Not bad. Mind merge. I don't think that we will go and actually move fully in. That's unlikely to happen.
Your mind is your weakness.
Very nice hit, by the way. Down to 4 hit points. Move to here and stun. I think that's not a bad idea.
Move, move, move. I've got eyes on an advent position.
Shock Trooper gets shock treatment, becomes stunned. Okay, can we just shut the drone down? At the moment it's more damage control than anything else. Oh, we could have even taken it over. But yeah, shutdown is good enough. So that takes care of the problem. Moving over a command into, you know, that could be a shredding, which is already setting us up for next round. So why not? Let's do the 100%
Mind is my weapon.
Sentinel kill. Cool, problem solved. We get a couple of extra temporary hit points. And we're going to start hitting that hunter drone. Almost. Good. 3 enemies. And luckily our front line does have the necessary protection. But we gotta deal with the shields first. $50-50 on a shield bearer, I don't like that. Instead, we're trying to get the drone down. Let's see if we can move up and score a lucky hit on that shield bearer. High ground partially offsets his stupid full cover. Good. Almost there. Another 50-50. Good. That was lucky. But it also saves us a lot of trouble.
On the margins.
On the other hand, Aid can't hit something if his life would depend on it. It's just not happening for him.
I'm going.
Moving in.
There you go.
Finally, we're getting the drone down.
Moving to position.
Full cover. That's the backup plan. Let's start with insanity. It's no longer the backup plan.
Heading out.
Slowly but surely moving forward.
Hostile target down. Seems doable.
What's our chance of panicking this guy? 70%, I take it.
Hear me?
Continue to crowd control. Nope. That's no bueno. We do have Blade Storm. Sure. Giving up my concealment. I don't want to take massive damage.
Our target, minimal damage. Got eyes on me.
No, I think we're okay where we are. Was less damage than I would have expected or wished, but it's okay. The guy needs to move. Blade Storm. Not quite there.
We're still holding.
That's okay. From all of the possible options that he could have chosen, that was actually one of the less problematic. There's still a hunter drone, which I was afraid we might trigger.
X-ray neutralized.
But we did not, and that was good.
I'm going. Where do you want it?
Time to clean everything up.
Movement engaged.
And time to move forward.
Moving.
Moving. Oh god, someone does have a tantrum. Be right back. Alright, so that problem has been taken care of. Let's not pull anything. Let's not act stupid. We're carefully moving in. This is not triggering.
Ready to rock.
And IED, unfortunately not his best mission. He did perform generally well with the first few hits, but afterwards there was a clear deterioration. Okay. Lots of the extra shields are removed. Now, by the way, is a fantastic time to call in a Sky Ranger.
I need an evac here.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
And I wish we had a bit more concealment, but unfortunately we do not have that.
I can handle
This
that.
might trigger. It luckily does not.
Affirmative.
We are moving people into position. There is a pack right there. Interesting.
I'm all over it.
We're positioning ourselves very well. And at the same time, I think
Movement request.
some relocation should happen over here so that we do have flanking angles.
Long range movement.
Moving out.
I ignored the loot over there. That's not good.
Location
Let's
confirmed.
grab the loot. XQ6 can help just with his support abilities.
I have it.
Alright, and Ataxia moves up here.
Clear.
Reinforcements very soon are going to come in.
Sensors at maximum.
Okay.
Not much of a hit. Spotted.
Mutant Centurion. The shield bearer gets his shields off right away. Aggravating. And another drone.
More of them coming in.
Ooh, that's a tough one. We need to get this guy taken out, and we potentially will trigger even more enemies. So, let's see what we can do. I would say we will need to mind control, or at least take care of the Centurion.
Feeling uneasy.
Did that work? Oh yeah, he's panicked. That's good. In which case, we are continuing with Soulfire. That shield bearer needs to die first and foremost. Alright, 7 points isn't bad. We're moving in. Let's do a mind merge so that Taxia gets some extra hit points. He will be frontlining at the end of the day. And continue to harass that shield bearer straight through the shields onto the hit points. Minimum damage, not great, but okay.
And another.
Let's get this guy down. Cool.
Happy now?
That offers us a lot of shield removal. So many temporary hit points that are just gone. In the meantime, we need that flank here to do something, so
Objective position.
let's pull the Vipers. Nice little 50-50, did not hit like I was hoping it would.
Servos engaged.
Still high ground. Another 50-50.
Fail to engage.
Oh, that's not good.
Hauling ass. Got it.
Moves up. Viper. We're taking the Naja. Okay, and even if that's only 11 points of damage, I think we're going to be fine. Now, let's get the drone. No. Heavy mech, too many hit points. Let's try to get the drone. Horrible RNG.
What's over there?
And reinforcements are incoming. That is not good either.
Affirmative. Covering now.
But want to make sure that Reaper is still working out well.
There you go. I've got the loot.
Good, we can either go for that Viper Serpent here, or for that Viper Serpent there. And I think we're just going to take this one here, to be fair. Maybe motivate the heavy mech to come down. That Viper would die. He's now burning, so it won't be doing a lot anyways. And we got ourselves a couple of reinforcements. Not good. Next round really needs to be one where we are purging all of this. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
You can't handle me.
Yeah, that'll be a bind. Minor damage. Nothing to be concerned of. We can get him back thanks to revival protocol. So I think we're okay. Free action. There we go. Good job. Revival protocol. Cool. Overdrive. Time to clear the battlefield. We're starting with a heavy mech. How is that a grazing shot? Come on. Two very solid hits. And let's take the hunter drone. Okay, that's overall is not bad. Not bad at all.
Weapon ammo depleted. Servos engaged.
Moving to here. Let's get that priest.
Terminated.
Fabulous. That was a great critical hit.
My weapon requires
Love it.
reloading.
Heavy mech.
Negative damage.
Ait is not having a good day. I think that was like the 5th high chance that he is completely whiffing. Good hit.
That's it. I'm out.
Moving to position. Not even close.
Ridiculous aiming odds. I do not like it. So let's get this guy down.
Who's keeping score?
Got some whirlwind just in case.
Heading out.
We're moving right into the open.
Hostile target down.
And there we go. Cool.
Got no ammo.
I think we're just 8 protocolling ourselves, to be fair. Because we won't be able to kill him by ourselves.
It's worth it.
Rock and roll.
Good. Enough temporary hit points to really significantly hurt them.
I can handle that.
Yep, no problem. We had the protection. That's why we are... Oh no, he has Sentinel. My bad. And of course, we're missing. Fantastic.
Reload. Press.
Okay. That should not trigger. Famous last words, right? Good, we got enough temporary hit points here. This mission is cursed. First step into seeing him should not trigger.
My position.
Never mind. Apparently, it still does. Okay, finally.
Detected.
Locked and loaded.
Reload.
On your order.
Let's get this thing down. Decent hit. No crit though.
I'm going.
Certainly doesn't help our case that we're always dealing minimum damage. Ataxia. Slashes for 13.
Rearming.
Hedge Knight reloads and hits for a whooping 12. And we're just moving in.
Confirmed.
No need to ask twice.
Of course. The straggler.
They got me flanked.
About to get burned to a crisp!
Alien reinforcements inbound.
Confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Good, let's see. Whirlwind, always. If you hit with a melee attack, okay, we will hit 100%. Getting some bonus loot. Okay, cool.
This looks like the stuff. What's over?
Whirlwind, Taurus,
Doable?
Tracking route.
Hedge Knight,
Servos at maximum.
Wolfgang.
Will do.
No need to ask twice.
Moving out.
Just in time.
And we already need to start evacing because we don't have enough spots for everyone.
Airlift in progress.
Cool, interesting mission.
Ready to boogie.
Let's go.
Worked a little bit different than I would have expected. We definitely had a lot of time left over,
All Xcom operatives are secure. Returning to base.
but it took its toll on us. As always, the mechs are performing very well even in the low ranks. The Psy operators are performing just phenomenal for their ranks.
Actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand
Yeah, the rest, specifically our ranger, I.E., was not performing very well. I think we had 85-ish% shots that were missing. It was an hilarious mission from a pure shooting percentage chance.
Keep reporting, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
Cool. Holo targeting is good. We're going to take that. And our mech now is also at a rank where we can no longer leave him with a basic team. Archangel, same ordeal. Arius, close and personal. Salvo isn't bad. Locked on, not necessarily that great. Let me think. Salvo. You know what? We could make that work. Why not? XQ6. I like interference. I like it a lot. And Flashbanger isn't bad either. Granted, these things here are good for his defense, but Flashbang, just having a bonus Flashbang is fantastic. Ever Vigilant for IE. Dude, you need to step up your game. Like, that was some whack shit in the last mission. That was really bad. Okay, we got Gabriel Sindral. Fuse would be good. I like it. Facewalk isn't bad either, but Fuse opens up a couple of interesting further options, so we're going to use that as training. Also, Fuse as a free action makes the skill really, really good. Super good additional damage. Shredding can always be used. Interesting. Two Psy operators that want to bond with one another. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Okay, cool. Got a new potential target. Start liberating this region. That's a good one. And I think that's a perfect mission for... Let's see. Still trying to get the last people to Master Sergeant. Grey Knights are done with it. Grey Knights 2 are trying to get the last ones. Plisket is trying to get there. Here we still have lightly wounded, with the Space Wolves lightly wounded and lead by example, so they need a little bit more time. But that's not bad. We could use Zukuger and Venom from the Ultramarines. Sure, why not? But whom are we putting on top of that? Okay, they all got really nice weapons, by the way. No, no. All of them are Master Sergeant already. And Venom is not yet a Master Sergeant, but Hunk is a Master Sergeant, right? Right. Yeah, okay. Good, so say if we had the two of you, we can certainly add a few more. Let me do that real quick. Good. We're sending in the Ultramarines, a couple of free agents, and the good old 2 Psi operatives. And that should be really a nice team for an easy liberation mission. Also 6 people. Oh, it's just a fantastic good start. Oh, damn. That was a bit too quick. I have not seen what that dark event is. But what I can tell you is a few more Master Sergeants want to upgrade their bonds, and we are happy to comply. No further training. Oh, I've sent the one that is training on the mission. Oh, Syken, what are you doing? He was already ready to train, and you sent him on a mission. Well, too bad now. That happened. Okay, in terms of squads, I wanted to double check something. So we had a couple of missions that are now done. Grey Knights done with their level up, right? Grey Knights 2 still have Johnny and Game Time that are slowly but surely getting there. That's fine. Take your time. We got the Blood Angels, where there's only Snake Plissket, who is already trying to level up. We got the Space Wolves. They are a bit shaken as always. It's potentially the team that took the biggest beating over time, always injured. But here we do have Raven and Shady, as well as Game Time, soon to be ready to be deployed. Here we got, with the Ultramarines, we got the last 2, Venom and Zukuger, kind of getting it on. And they're almost at Master Sergeant level, which would be cool. Then the Ultramarines are done as well. So we currently have the Imperial Fist ready for deployment. And we got the Aspirants, which I think we need to edit a few of them out. So for starters, assign soldiers, newcomers. Come on, I don't need that. Squad soldiers. Maybe I do need it. Let's just double check something. You guys, I don't know the mech ranks by heart. You guys are already at the 3rd rank. Yep, that's Cavalier. Oh, it's the equivalent to a sergeant, so bop bop, you're gone. Corporals still stay, that is fine. We're assigning new soldiers. I do have a bit of a heartburn with assigning inappropriate Murphy, but what can you do? And soon the other rookies are going to be assigned, so that's fine. Let's maybe already assign you. Nick Slicinator. And just double checking. Is at disciple level. I think they have one more level, and the reason why I'm so intensely checking how many more levels they do have is I want to double check if they are getting an auto level up. I think Sydney Baldilock is already a bit too high. We need to take them out. Anyways, what I was about to say is still got the Imperial Fists and the Aspirants for missions available, and a few individuals that we could use. So that's good to know. You always want to know what your backlog of soldiers is going to be. Ultramarines are taking on that new mission. And it would be good to liberate Eastern Europe. Ooh, look at you. Free captured rebels, faceless infiltrators, large map. That is a perfect mission for our aspirants. We just talked about them, and now we can see them in action. No, not the Blood Angels. We're going with the aspirants. Wait. What's wrong here? Okay, Ataxia and bond training. No. Something is awkwardly not working. Yep. No bond training for you, or giving the others a chance for bond training. So let's try that again. This time, please, together with Ataxia. Alright, got a little bit more time left, a little bit more rookies left. I mean, we could take the Sparks, right? So they are kind of an insurance that the whole gig is going to work well. Yeah, maybe we're staying with one of the Sparks, because elsewise it's going to be a bit too much. But let me get these guys ready, and then we're giving it a go. Alright, here we go. I'm a bit concerned about the damage, but here's the deal. We'll eventually make it. It's just a matter of controlling the enemies. And I do have, or we do have 3 specialists in that team, which tells me we had a bit of a backlog of not having enough specialists, but now we're trying to set the score straight.
We should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
All right, still not a lot of time passed, which is always the case if you're doing permanent mission spamming like we're doing it. Nick Slicinator Moore finally made his way out of the training chamber. A lot of people have recovered. Good. Nick, the Slicinator, needs a bit of a customization because you're now officially one of the cool kids. So you're getting the cool kid purple montage. I like it. Very good. Recovered from wounds. Lots of people came back from wounds, which is good. Can we... No, we cannot train anyone. Which means in return we're emptying these slots so that we can research a little bit faster. Not that it makes a huge difference with with 20 scientists. But you know how it is. Every little bit counts. No. Yes. Grey Knights to with the assault over here. Sure. the moment that we do that, not only do we get a lot of level ups, but we will also be finally able, since we get the network tower, we will finally be able to make contact, get the contact here, and get 2 new regions, which would be a huge step in the right direction. So yeah, I think we're going to do that next, which unfortunately means, guys, that our time today is already over. I want to raise your attention to the 888 income that we're having, which is ludicrous amounts for Long War, and we're still good on Illyrium and Alloys. We can, matter of fact, even buy more if needed. Powered armor is coming through soon, so that'll make a huge difference. I'm just going to stockpile a lot of the powered armor. That's going to be a nice little upgrade for our main teams. Other than that, I think we're in a good spot. Which brings me to the end of today's episode. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, have a blessed day and see you in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye bye.